going up through all of the wrestling and then having met me, has there been any changes in opinion about certain wrestling because of you have a more inside view of when, and with the dirt sheets as well, of what's going on? Does that change opinions about who you like, dislike, and stuff like that? Or
a little bit. It's hard as a modern wrestling fan to ignore stuff that you hear and stuff that you do. Is a bit of a weird analogy to make, but have you ever played D&D?
I have not, but I know plenty about it.
In D&D, there's a concept called metagaming, where you as a player may know a bit of knowledge, but your character does not know that bit of information. And so you, as the player, are not supposed to play with that information in mind. However, if you do play with that bit of information in mind, you are acting out of character and may do something that is, incorrect. And so I feel like a lot of times certain sects of internet wrestling fandom might metagame or attempt to metagame based off of certain inside wrestling reports that seem to indicate what is going on behind the scenes, with sometimes sketchy information, sometimes this, sometimes that, and they don't actually follow what's going on TV. They just follow what's going on with some contract information or some sort of such going on with stuff going on back there. And the problem now is these companies can't just ignore that that's happening, so they have to play into that. But now that they're playing into that, now it's a fucking vicious cycle, and now what's real and what's not. And so now it's a game of who can outplay those who are trying to play it, and
who can outwork, and it's like, no, please stop.
Exactly. For me personally, the way I approach it is very simple. I have always been someone who tries to enjoy it for myself. I'll take in someone else's opinion or view, but I have to watch it or read it or whatever, the source material itself, and try to enjoy it from there.
That's it, man. Is all I care about is that I care about it and I enjoy it. Like there's things that people will watch and it'll blow them away. Meanwhile, I'm seeing way too many things that I get annoyed by in a wrestling match, psychology wise. I'm just like, this match could be 5 stars to somebody and 3 to me just because I can't. Meanwhile, I could have a comedy match or something that I adore, yet people are knocking down the doors to rip it apart. So wrestling is subjective.
As are all forms of art.
That's true. Like for instance, some people love great music. Some people like Toby Keith. These things are different.
I grew up in Kansas, man. One point of my childhood, I liked 3 Toby Keith songs, and now I listen to them and I'm like, ugh.
I think I even know 3 Toby Keith songs. And keep in mind, I love country music, especially old country music. I love old country music.
I got a lot of classic country on my playlist.
Put a boot in your ass and see American Way is not one of them.
No. God, no.
My dog has jumped up on my bed and made himself quite comfortable, and every now and then he'll just look up at me like, I'm trying to sleep. Like, okay, calm down, guy. Calm down, guy.
Damn.